We live in a world that is infinitely more complex than what we perceive with our five senses. I think about it for a moment. What if everything you've ever experienced, every thought, every emotion, every situation was simply the result of vibrations? The entire universe at its core is energy, and this is where quantum healing comes in. Quantum healing is not just a new age concept, it's the understanding that we can tap into the fundamental nature of reality and shift our experience instantly by altering the vibrational frequencies of our energy field. Let's break it down. Everything you see, everything you feel, everything you experience is a vibration. Your body, your thoughts, your emotions, they are all vibrating at a specific frequency. For most people, these vibrations are unconscious. They're running in the background, shaped by past experiences, traumas, and limiting beliefs. But what if you could consciously change those vibrations? What if you had the power to shift your energy instantly, to heal yourself, to elevate your consciousness, to create the reality you desire? This is the promise of quantum healing. Now, quantum healing doesn't mean you're going to snap your fingers and suddenly everything in your life is perfect. It's deeper than that. It's about recognizing the connection between your inner world and the outer world. It's about realizing that the energy you hold within you is constantly interacting with the energy of the universe. When you change your frequency, you change your reality.
Click subscribe to this channel to get more profound spiritual lesson.
Let me ask you a question. What if everything you've ever experienced was a reflection of your energy? I think about that for a moment. What if the situations, the people, the challenges you faced were not random, but were drawn to you by the vibrations you were emitting? This is one of the most profound insights you can have. The universe is like a mirror, reflecting back to you the energy you hold within. Quantum healing allows you to take control of that energy. It's a process of becoming aware of your vibrations and shifting them intentionally. But here's the thing, you have to be willing to let go of old patterns. You have to be willing to release the low vibrational energy that's been holding you back: fear, anger, resentment, doubt. These emotions are like anchors weighing down your vibration. In order to shift your vibration instantly, you need to release these anchors. This brings us to a critical point. Awareness is the first step in quantum healing. Before you can shift your vibration, you need to become aware of what you're vibrating. This is often the hardest part because we've been conditioned to believe that our external circumstances are beyond our control. But the truth is, your energy is the most powerful force in your life. When you become aware of the energy you're holding, you can begin to shift it. And once you shift your energy, your reality begins to change. Now, let's talk about the practical side of quantum healing. One of the most powerful tools for shifting your vibration is meditation. But not just any meditation. We're talking about meditation that is specifically designed to connect you with the quantum field, the field of infinite possibilities. When you meditate, you're entering a state of coherence. In this state, your brain waves slow down, your heart rate synchronizes, and you become more attuned to the subtle energies around you. This is where quantum healing happens. When you're in a state of coherence, you can consciously direct your energy. You can choose to let go of the vibrations that no longer serve you, and you can raise your frequency to match the reality you want to create. But here's the thing, meditation alone is not enough. You can't just sit in meditation for 10 minutes and expect your life to change. You need to integrate this awareness into your daily life. Every thought you think, every emotion you feel, every action you take is either raising or lowering your vibration. Quantum healing is about becoming aware of this moment to moment and making conscious choices that align with your highest self. Let me ask you another deep question. What are you vibrating right now? Are you vibrating fear, doubt, or scarcity? Or are you vibrating love, abundance, and possibility? The answer to that question will determine the reality you experience. If you want to shift your vibration instantly, you need to start by becoming aware of what you're vibrating right now. And here's where quantum healing gets really exciting. You don't have to wait for anything external to change your vibration. You can shift it instantly in this very moment. All it takes is a shift in awareness, a decision to let go of the old, and a commitment to align with the energy you want to embody. Let's take this deeper. Now that we've touched on the concept of vibrations and the idea that you can shift your energy instantly, it's time to explore the quantum field. This is where the magic happens. The quantum field is the invisible matrix that connects everything in the universe. It's the field of infinite possibilities where every potential version of reality already exists. You've heard people say, anything is possible, but what does that actually mean? In the quantum field, it's literally true. Every possible outcome, every possible version of your life already exists as a vibrational potential. So, the question is, how do you access this field and align yourself with the reality you want to create? The first thing to understand is that the quantum field doesn't operate in the same way that physical reality does. It's not bound by time, space, or even the laws of cause and effect that we experience in our day-to-day lives. In the quantum field, everything happens simultaneously. Past, present, and future are all happening right now. This is why you can shift your vibration instantly, because in the quantum field, there's no such thing as waiting for results. It's all about alignment. Imagine this: you are standing in the center of an infinite web of possibilities. Each thread represents a different timeline, a different version of your life. Some threads lead to abundance, love, and health. Others lead to struggle, scarcity, and fear. The version of reality you experience depends on which thread you're vibrating with. Which timeline are you currently aligned with? This is a powerful question because it forces you to take responsibility for your vibration. If you're not experiencing the reality you want, it's not because you're unlucky or because the universe is against you. It's because you're vibrating at the frequency of a different timeline. But here's the good news: you can shift timelines instantly. You can move from a timeline of struggle to a timeline of joy by simply shifting your energy. And the way to do this is by tapping into the quantum field. When you enter the quantum field, you're no longer limited by your current circumstances. You're no longer defined by the past. You are pure potential. You are the creator of your reality. So how do you tap into the quantum field? The first step is to quiet the mind. The mind is constantly trying to make sense of reality based on past experiences. It tries to control the future by predicting what will happen based on what has already happened. But the quantum field doesn't care about the past. It only responds to the energy you're vibrating right now. This is why meditation is such a powerful tool for quantum healing. When you meditate, you quiet the mind and connect with the part of you that is beyond time and space, the part of you that is already connected to the quantum field. But meditation is just the beginning. Once you're in the quantum field, the next step is to feel the energy of the reality you want to create. This is where most people get stuck. They focus on what they want, but they don't shift their vibration to match it. They think of abundance, but they still feel scarcity. They think of love, but they still feel lonely. In the quantum field, the universe doesn't respond to your thoughts, it responds to your energy. You have to feel the vibration of the reality you want to experience as if it's already here. Let me ask you, what does it feel like to already be living your dream life? Can you close your eyes and feel the energy of abundance flowing through you? Can you feel the joy of already being in perfect health? Can you feel the love of already being in a deeply fulfilling relationship? When you align your energy with the reality you want, you're no longer waiting for it to happen, you're living it now. This is what it means to collapse time. In the quantum field, there's no difference between the future and the present. When you feel the energy of your desired reality now, you're collapsing the timeline between where you are and where you want to be. You're bringing the future into the present. And when you do this, reality has no choice but to shift to match your vibration. But here's the key. You can't just do this once and expect instant results. Consistency is everything. Every moment of every day, you are emitting a vibration, and that vibration is either aligning you with the reality you want or pushing you further away from it. This is why it's so important to become aware of your energy throughout the day. Are you vibrating at the frequency of abundance, love, and health? Or are you slipping back into fear, doubt, and lack? One of the most powerful practices for staying aligned with the quantum field is gratitude. Gratitude is one of the highest vibrational frequencies you can emit, and it instantly connects you with the quantum field. When you're in a state of gratitude, you're not focused on what's missing, you're focused on what you already have. And in the quantum field, what you focus on expands. When you're grateful for the abundance you already have, the universe brings you more abundance. When you're grateful for the love you already feel, the universe brings you more love. But here's where it gets even more powerful: gratitude for what hasn't yet manifested. This is a game changer. Most people only feel gratitude for what they can see with their eyes. But in the quantum field, you have to feel gratitude for the things that haven't yet shown up in physical reality. Why? Because when you're grateful for something that hasn't yet manifested, you're telling the universe, I already have this. I am already vibrating at the frequency of this reality, and the universe will respond by making it so. Let me ask you another deep question. Can you be grateful for the manifestations that are still on their way? Can you feel the joy of already having what you desire, even if it hasn't appeared in your physical reality yet? This is the secret to quantum healing. When you can feel the energy of your desired reality as if it's already here, you're no longer waiting for it to happen, you're creating it in the present moment. We've explored the idea of aligning with the quantum field, of tapping into infinite possibilities, and of using gratitude to raise your vibration. But there's another crucial aspect of quantum healing that we need to dive into: releasing old patterns. This is where many people struggle, because while they understand the concept of raising their vibration, they often find themselves pulled back into old, low vibrational states. Why does this happen? It's because they're still holding on to the energy of past experiences, traumas, and limiting beliefs. In order to truly shift your vibration and create lasting change, you must let go of the vibrations that no longer serve you. I think of it like this. Imagine you're trying to climb a mountain, but you're carrying a heavy backpack filled with rocks. Every step you take is harder than it needs to be because of the weight you're carrying. Those rocks represent the old patterns, beliefs, and emotions that are weighing you down. In order to reach the peak, your highest potential, you have to be willing to put down the backpack. You have to release the weight. But here's the thing, most people don't even realize they're carrying these rocks. They've been carrying them for so long that it feels normal. They become so used to the weight of fear, doubt, guilt, shame, and anger that they don't even notice it anymore. But just because something feels familiar doesn't mean it's serving you. In fact, the very things that feel most familiar are often the things that are keeping you stuck. Let me ask you a question. What are you still holding on to that no longer serves you? Is it a belief that you're not good enough? A fear of failure? A resentment towards someone who hurt you? A guilt from something you did years ago? These old vibrations are like energetic anchors, keeping you tied to a version of reality that no longer aligns with who you are becoming. If you want to shift your vibration instantly, you have to be willing to release them. But how do you do that? How do you let go of the patterns and beliefs that have been ingrained in you for so long? The first step is awareness. You can't release what you're not aware of. You have to become conscious of the vibrations you're holding. This requires deep introspection and honesty with yourself. It's about looking at your life and asking, where am I still vibrating at a low frequency? Where am I still holding on to pain, fear, or resentment? One of the most effective ways to bring these old vibrations to the surface is through meditation or mindfulness practices. When you sit in stillness, you create the space for old emotions and patterns to rise to the surface. Often we keep ourselves so busy in our day-to-day lives that we never give ourselves the time to feel what needs to be felt. But in silence, there's nowhere to hide. The emotions and beliefs that have been buried deep within you will begin to emerge. But here's the important part. When these emotions come up, don't judge them. Don't resist them. Don't push them away. This is where most people get stuck. They feel uncomfortable emotions rising up: anger, fear, sadness, and they immediately try to suppress them. They distract themselves, or they tell themselves they shouldn't feel that way. But emotions are energy, and energy needs to move. The more you suppress an emotion, the more it gets stuck in your energetic field. If you want to release these old vibrations, you have to allow yourself to feel them fully. Let me ask you, when was the last time you allowed yourself to truly feel your emotions without judgment? Most people spend their entire lives running from their emotions, but the truth is that emotions are not the enemy. They are the key to your healing. When you allow yourself to fully feel an emotion, it moves through you and is released. It no longer gets stuck in your energy field. So the next time you feel anger or sadness or fear rising up within you, instead of pushing it away, welcome it. Sit with it. Breathe into it. Let it move through you. This is how you release old vibrations. But releasing old emotions isn't always enough. You also have to address the beliefs that are keeping you stuck in low vibrational states. Often these beliefs were formed in early childhood or during traumatic experiences, and they've been running in the background of your mind ever since. Beliefs like, I'm not good enough, I don't deserve love, or there's never enough money are like programs that dictate your energy. And as long as you're running these programs, you'll continue to vibrate at a low frequency, no matter how much you try to raise your vibration. So how do you change these beliefs? The first step again is awareness. You have to become conscious of the beliefs you're holding. Pay attention to the thoughts that run through your mind on a daily basis. What are you telling yourself? Are you telling yourself that life is hard? That you're not worthy? That you're always going to struggle? These thoughts are not just harmless mental chatter, they are vibrations. And as long as you're thinking these thoughts, you're emitting a low frequency. Once you've identified the limiting beliefs, the next step is to challenge them. Ask yourself, is this belief actually true? Where did this belief come from? Is it possible that this belief is based on past experiences and no longer applies to who I am now? Often you'll find that these beliefs are not based on any real truth, they're just stories you've been telling yourself for years. And once you realize that, you can begin to let them go. But letting go of a belief isn't always as simple as just deciding to think differently. You have to replace the old belief with a new one. You can't leave a void in your mind. If you release an old belief without replacing it, your mind will naturally revert back to the old pattern. So what new belief do you want to hold? What do you want to be true for you? Maybe it's I am worthy of love. Maybe it's abundance flows to me effortlessly. Maybe it's I am powerful beyond measure. Let me ask you, what new belief do you want to hold? Take a moment to really think about that. What would your life look like if you truly believed that you were worthy, powerful, and abundant? This is the belief you need to start cultivating. One of the most powerful ways to do this is through affirmations. Every day, repeat your new belief to yourself. Write it down. Say it out loud. Visualize yourself living in alignment with this belief. The more you affirm it, the more you'll begin to vibrate at the frequency of that belief. But here's an important tip. You have to feel the belief, not just think it. It's not enough to just say the words. You have to feel the energy of the belief vibrating in your body. Close your eyes and imagine what it would feel like to truly believe that you are worthy, abundant, and powerful. Feel that energy in your heart, in your cells. When you can feel the belief as if it's already true, you're aligning your energy with that reality. And this is how you shift your vibration. In summary, releasing old patterns is about becoming aware of the low vibrational energy you're holding, allowing yourself to feel and release stuck emotions, challenging and changing limiting beliefs, and aligning yourself with the energy of the new beliefs you want to embody. This is the process of quantum healing. It's about letting go of the old so that you can align with the new. Now that we've explored the process of releasing old patterns and limiting beliefs, the final step is learning how to live in alignment with your highest vibration on a daily basis. Quantum healing isn't something that happens once and then you're done. The more you live in alignment with your highest self, the more you'll experience the reality you want to create. But how do you maintain that high vibration in the midst of everyday life? How do you make quantum healing a practice that becomes as natural as breathing? Let's start with this. Living in alignment means being in a constant state of awareness. It's about being present with yourself, with your emotions, with your thoughts, and with your energy in every moment. This doesn't mean you have to be perfect or that you'll never experience challenges or moments of low vibration. It means that when those moments come, you recognize them for what they are: temporary fluctuations in your energy, and you know how to bring yourself back into alignment. One of the most powerful tools for maintaining this awareness is mindfulness. Mindfulness is simply the practice of being fully present in the moment without judgment. It's about observing your thoughts, emotions, and sensations without getting caught up in them. When you're mindful, you become aware of the subtle shifts in your energy throughout the day. You'll notice when your vibration starts to dip, and instead of letting it spiral out of control, you can do something about it. Let me ask you, how often do you check in with your energy throughout the day? Most people don't. They go through life on autopilot, reacting to whatever comes their way, without ever pausing to ask, how am I feeling right now? What energy am I vibrating? But if you want to live in alignment, you need to be constantly tuning into your energy. You need to be aware of when you're in high vibration and when you're not. Only then can you make the necessary adjustments. So, how do you tune into your energy? It can be as simple as taking a few deep breaths and asking yourself, what am I feeling right now? What's going on in my body? What thoughts are running through my mind? The more you practice this, the more attuned you'll become to your vibration. And once you're aware of your energy, you can begin to shift it. But awareness is just the first step. Living in alignment also means taking action that supports your vibration. It's not enough to just think positive thoughts or meditate for 10 minutes a day. You have to live in a way that consistently raises your vibration. This means making choices that are in alignment with your highest self. It means surrounding yourself with people, environments, and experiences that uplift you rather than drain you. Let me ask you a deep question. Are your current habits, relationships, and activities raising your vibration or lowering it? This is a question that can change your life if you're willing to answer it honestly. So many of us hold on to things, whether it's a toxic relationship, a draining job, or an unhealthy habit, because we're afraid of change, or because it's comfortable, or because we don't believe we deserve better. But if you're serious about living in alignment, You need to be willing to let go of anything that is keeping you in a low vibrational state. This doesn't mean you have to overhaul your entire life overnight. Start small. Look at the areas of your life where you feel most out of alignment and ask yourself, what can I do today to raise my vibration in this area? Maybe it's spending less time with people who bring you down. Maybe it's creating a morning routine that sets the tone for a high vibration day. Maybe it's taking time each day to do something that brings you joy. One of the most effective ways to raise your vibration on a daily basis is to cultivate a practice of gratitude. We touched on this earlier, but it's worth diving deeper. Gratitude is one of the most powerful vibrational states you can be in because it shifts your focus from what's lacking to what's abundant. And when you focus on abundance, you attract more abundance. Start every day by listing at least 3 things you're grateful for. And don't just go through the motions, really feel the gratitude in your heart. Let that energy permeate your entire being. You'll notice an immediate shift in your vibration. But gratitude is just one tool. Another powerful practice for living in alignment is visualization. Visualization is more than just daydreaming about what you want. It's about feeling the energy of the reality you're creating as if it's already here. Remember, the universe responds to your energy, not just your thoughts. So when you visualize, don't just see yourself in your desired reality, feel what it would be like to already be living that reality. Feel the joy, the peace, the abundance flowing through you. When you do this consistently, you're aligning your vibration with the reality you want to create, and the universe will respond accordingly. Let me ask you, what would it feel like to already be living in alignment with your highest self? Close your eyes and imagine that for a moment. Imagine waking up every day feeling energized, inspired, and connected to your purpose. Imagine feeling deeply at peace, knowing that you are exactly where you're meant to be. Imagine effortlessly attracting opportunities, people, and experiences that support your highest good. That reality is available to you right now if you're willing to align your energy with it. But here's the thing. Living in alignment is a choice you have to make every single day. It's not something that happens by accident. It requires conscious effort and intention. Every morning ask yourself, how can I live in alignment with my highest self today? And then, throughout the day, keep checking in with your energy. Notice when you start to slip into old patterns or lower vibrations and gently bring yourself back into alignment. One of the most common challenges people face when trying to live in alignment is dealing with external circumstances. Life doesn't stop just because you're raising your vibration. You'll still face challenges, setbacks, and difficult situations. But the difference is that when you're living in alignment, you don't let those situations pull you out of your high vibration. You recognize that external circumstances are temporary, but your energy is something you can control. Let me ask you a challenging question. How do you react when things don't go your way? Do you let the situation lower your vibration, or do you stay centered in your energy? This is one of the true tests of living in alignment, being able to maintain your high vibration even in the face of adversity. When something goes wrong, instead of reacting out of fear or frustration, take a moment to pause, breathe, and ask yourself, what energy do I want to embody in this moment? How can I respond to this situation from a place of alignment? In conclusion, making quantum healing a daily practice requires a commitment to living in alignment with your higher self. It's about staying aware of your energy, making conscious choices that raise your vibration, and responding to life's challenges from a place of inner power and peace. It's about embodying the energy of the reality you want to create every single day. And when you do this, you'll not only experience profound shifts in your life, but you'll also inspire those around you to do the same. The journey of quantum healing is not a destination, it's a way of being. It's about continuously aligning with the highest version of yourself and creating a life that reflects the infinite possibilities available to you in the quantum field. So I ask you one final question. Are you ready to live in alignment with your highest vibration, not just today, but every day? The choice is yours. The power is within you. Now, it's time to step fully into your greatness. And that's how you use quantum healing to instantly shift your vibrations and live the life you desire.